Action cameras are the best thing that happened to the adventure enthusiast. They are rugged, waterproof, portable, and manage to deliver fantastic photos and videos. From Full HD to 4K via image stabilization, activity sensors, and auto-editing, the best action cameras offer something for every kind of adventure. Here are the best budget action cameras you can buy in 2019. Aiming to extend GoPro's authority into the budget market, the entry-level Hero 7 White borrows premium features from the flagship Hero 7 Black and wraps them in a streamlined, wallet-friendly package. If you live for cliff diving or base jumping and need to make banging edits to appease your sponsors, you'll probably find the Hero's lack of 4K resolution a tad limiting. However, if you're a part-time adrenaline junkie needing a reliable, easy-to-operate HD camera to shoot YouTube-ready footage of your adventures, the GoPro Hero 7 White is the big-name cheap action camera to beat. If you like the look and feel of the latest GoPro action cams, but your budget doesn't quite stretch to one, there are a few well-matched lookalikes surfacing. You don't get much in the box with the YI4K action camera, but there isn't much else that can rain on your parade with this sleek, affordable device. Yi's action cam shoots in 4K at 30 frames per second and, thanks to an excellent LCE 7-layer all-glass lens and Sony Exmor IMX377 sensor, the quality is top-notch, even in lower light situations. Stills are comfortable at 12 MP. Alfie's original 1.5 4K budget action camera was a huge hit when it first launched. A cheaper option was always on the cards, and the new white edition is just the ticket. This action cam might lack 4K, but 1080p 60 frames per second and 720p 120 frames per second video, plus 16MP stills, are plenty for most weekend warriors. The camera houses a backlit Sony Exmor sensor, capable of capturing extra detail when the clouds roll in or you shoot late into the evening. High dynamic range is on hand to ensure footage is vivid and true to life, with optional digital image stabilization keeping things smooth when the going gets rough. If you're planning on taking your adventures underwater, the Alfie 1.5 White comes complete with a 30mm waterproof case, so you'll never need to leave your camera on shore. The 1.5 White has your back traveling to and from your adventures, too. Dashcam mode powers up the camera when the ignition is turned on and films every journey in loop mode. You'll never overload your storage, and you'll have video evidence in the event of an accident. The HDR-AS50 makes it closer to the bottom of Sony's action cam range, but it still packs plenty of punch. In the hardware department, Sony has opted for a Zeiss DESR lens, paired with a 1/2.3-inch Exmor CMOS sensor. Adventurers can achieve 1080p Full HD resolution at 60 frames per second, or drop to 720p to double the frame rate to 120. Video quality is commendable considering the camera's price, and built-in steady-shot electronic image stabilization helps smooth out any activity, whether you're hitting mountain bike trails or kayaking down rolling rapids. Audio leaves a little to be desired, particularly with the camera in its waterproof housing, and there's no option to connect an external microphone. Stills are where the HDR-AS50 really shines. At 11.1 megapixels, they compete with the GoPro Hero 7 White and YI4K. On the whole, results are crisp and vibrant, ideal for taking quick snaps on your travels. The supplied underwater housing is a beast, enabling the camera to reach depths of 60 meters. That's in addition to top-notch shock dust and sand proofing. However, adding the housing bumps the weight up by almost 100 grams. The HDR-AS50 is no GoPro beater, but for a rugged and cheap action camera with loads of mounting options, there's plenty here for action junkies. YI-Lite is the real deal when it comes to advanced but cheap action cameras. It features every aspect of a quality model, with the capacity to record 4K videos at 20 frames per second. The videos are as lifelike as they can be. Using its advanced electronic image stabilization, EIS, it is like a breath of fresh air as every caption is filled with details no matter the speed and distance of the target. That's why bikers and cross-country racers prefer it, as it can take the shocks of moving over rocks and roots. Surfers will also want to have some piece of the action with this camera. At its top resolution, aka SO's budget shooter can deliver crisp footage at 4K 25. Drop to 1080p, and the EK7000 is capable of 60 frames per second for those epic slow-mo clips. There's also a 16-megapixel sensor if stills are your bag. Built-in electronic image stabilization takes care of smoothing your footage if the action gets a little unruly or your subject is moving fast, while the adjustable viewing angle enables power users to switch between narrow and super wide. This rubbery feeling action cam has ridged sides to lessen the chance of you dropping it while you're getting stuck into your latest high-octane pursuit. Controls are located a little strangely, with the Wi-Fi button on top, the power button indicator lights on the front, and up/down selectors on the side, so it might take a little getting used to. If you want to add some extra style to your edits, the X4 can shoot slow-mo HD video at 120 frames per second. Heading into the water? Attach the included case and it will have no problem hitting depths of up to 40 meters. It might not be much of a looker, but Viho's newest cheap action camera can deliver you HD 4K 10 or 1080p 60 footage with consummate ease. On the camera's rear is a 1.8-inch smart LCD touchscreen, making it simple to navigate menus and preview your footage and stills. The KX1 stills game is strong too. Shoot straight 12MP images, or try time-lapse, photo burst, or 180-degree rollover modes, for when you're mounting the camera upside down, and get creative with your shots. If you're looking to take the movie KX1 underwater, the camera comes with a 40mm waterproof housing, ideal if you're diving, surfing, or in the swimming pool on holiday. When you're done shooting, the free movie app for iOS or Android devices makes it a doddle to stream your videos or share you photos on your social channels. The Xiaomi action camera could earn its place on this list for the stylish design alone, but thankfully there's plenty happening under the hood to justify its inclusion in our best cheap action camera buyer's guide. The 7 glass lens and Sony IMX317 sensor work in perfect harmony, whether you're shooting under blue skies or gray clouds. Footage is electronically stabilized across 6 axes of movement, and 3D noise reduction technology helps smooth out your shots. Settings can be tweaked on the 2.4-inch touchscreen. In its standalone state, the Mijia Camera Mini is best used as a lightweight, portable camera to document your travels, but pair it with the array of mounts or 45mm waterproof housing and it will be ready to tackle anything. If you're not looking to delve too deep into your pockets for your first action camera, the Xiaomi SJ7 Star is a good compromise. Yes, you can shoot in 4K, but you'll need a steady hand as the electronic stabilization doesn't kick in until you drop to 1080p. Its leg up is the 12MP image sensor, which means this action cam can snap high-quality stills, ideal if you're in the market for a camera that can handle both video and stills equally well. On the rear panel is a 2-inch LCD touchscreen for viewing footage and photos, and SJCAM offers an app for editing, though it isn't particularly intuitive or refined. Definitely one to throw in your backpack when you're off on a hike and fancy getting some sweet snaps and video of the sweeping views. While its 4K capabilities don't quite match up to its rivals, there's no doubt that the true potential of this action camera comes in the form of its additional features, such as integrated action sensors picking up on speed, G-force, altitude, rotation, and heartbeat. Plus, there's easy editing within the Bandit mobile app. The TomTom Bandit's video quality is excellent, showing plenty of detail and well-saturated color, and it copes well with changes in exposure. The Bandit might be near the top end of the cheap action cam budget scale, but that's because it offers a good balance of features and filming quality. Thanks to the cable-free bat stick, the Bandit offers up to 3 hours of battery life when shooting in HD. With spare batteries available, this is a great cheap action camera to choose if you know you're going to be off-grid for a while. There's a host of cool accessories, including a Bluetooth heart rate monitor to add data to your action footage, and a dive lens for shooting 40 meters below the ocean's surface. There are plenty of features hiding beneath the neat design of the ESVIS S2. Adrenaline junkies can capture 1080p footage up to 60 frames per second, safe in the knowledge that the 6-glass, super-wide HD lens is recording all the action with depth and accuracy. Wide dynamic range technology helps boost performance in low light, and a range of filters enable you to add a more creative touch to your shots. First and foremost, the S2 is an action camera, but switch to in-vehicle mode and it doubles as a safety-conscious dash cam. The camera features a lane departure system, front proximity alarm, target plate recognition, and a G-sensor for detecting and filming collisions. If you'd rather avoid an action camera that requires endless menus and complicated setup, the simplistic Drift Ghost X is a nifty, fit and forget option. Designed primarily for motorcyclists, the low-profile form and 300-degree rotating lens is ideal for mounting from handlebars or helmet, while one-touch recording means you'll never miss a moment, on or off the bike. For the safety-conscious, DVR loop recording captures everything the camera sees. Considering you get 5 hours of recording per charge, the Ghost X is clearly built for life on the open road. With 1080p 30 video and 12MP stills, the Ghost X doesn't offer the highest resolution of the action cameras listed here, but it's designed to do a specific job, and it does that job well. While it may look like a GoPro, this camera is much like the Akaso EK7000 except for the additional shooting modes. It is a 4K action camera that offers 4x zoom. It also has the option of recording in Full HD at 60 frames per second. Drag & Touch has unique functions that are not common in a cheap action camera. It is a long time coming in the high-ranking low-end models that will give you full bang for your buck. If you want more than just basic functions in an action camera, you will want to consider Drag & Touch as a real contender. Apeman seems to beat the price by offering improved features. It showcases a durable design and better video quality than other action cameras in its price class. The camera can be used in 40 meters depth of water using its waterproof case. This lightweight action camera has more features going for it than we were anticipating. The 6-layer lens and image stabilizers make it all worth it. In the end, you will want to preserve your memories in videos and images that will never degrade in the course of time.